Welcome back, everyone. Police and law enforcement departments are out there right now asking people just to stay off the roads after working plenty of snow-related crashes across the metro. Des Moines Police Sergeant Paul Parizek is joining us live this morning. And Paul, I know you've been spending hours out there on the streets. First of all, tell me, what are the conditions looking like where you are right now?
Well, I'm just on the west side of the Capitol right now. So the downtown area, it's not looking too bad. I think one of the challenges that our public works crews have is they've been out all night long, and it just keeps coming. So, they're just trying to keep that process going and keep moving along. And you got people out moving around, but we have noticed a significant decrease in the amount of traffic we would see on a typical weekday. So that's probably helping the process a little bit.
Yeah, that's certainly some very good news. In terms of crashes, I know a lot of people coming in today, you're expecting to have a lot of crashes, unfortunately. How many have you responded to so far this morning?
So in that morning commute time, about like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., we had about 10, which is just a little bit over a typical work day. But they all came in that little cluster, so that does put a little bit of strain on our resources. But this is a little different than that ice storm we had last week, where we had a pretty good amount of warning for this.
Yeah.
So we were able to, folks set up to work at home or maybe even just take the day off. But that certainly has helped us.
And you were talking about the strain on your resources. Can you expand a little bit? What does that mean for you guys when you're having to work 10 crashes during the morning commute?
Well, crime doesn't stop when it snows. So, that looks to be about 20-25% of our workload in that same period of time. So there are still people who have bona fide emergencies, people who need the police, need fire rescue for reasons outside of the weather or traffic related incidents. So it does kind of slow our response down in some other areas and pull us away from those issues.
And I'm just going to kind of make an observation. I know a lot of times when I see crashes just over the last, how many or so years, I've seen a lot involving people who they've got four-wheel drive or they got the all-wheel drive. They're thinking they can go out there and not have any trouble, and then they realize that's a totally different story. Have you guys noticed a lot of that, or is it just kind of running the gamut in terms of the people involved in those crashes?
It is all over the spectrum, but to your point about the four-wheel drive, we always tell people just because you got four wheels that are spinning doesn't mean you're going to have four wheels that are stopping. Ice is ice, and sometimes that does contribute to the number of crashes we get. People get a little bit beyond what their machine capabilities are, but a lot of times it's also just simple as driving behaviors. If you just slow down, give each other a little extra space, give yourself a little extra time, and make sure that you're not distracted, you got your headlights on, somebody else sees you coming, you're usually going to get there okay.
And real quick here, Paul, if someone gets into a crash, how do they need to safely handle that situation?
It all kind of depends on where you're at. But the one thing we emphasize to people is if you are in traffic and you can get your car off the roadway, maybe into a parking lot or the shoulder of the highway safely, do that. Give us a call right away. That's a 911 call, and then stay in your vehicle. We don't want you getting out there walking around, particularly, right now it seems like the winds are picking up a little bit. Snow's blowing a little, visibility's down, and that could contribute to another crash and probably a tragedy. So just stay in your car, give us a call, and then sit tight, try and stay warm till we can get there.
All right, good advice there. Sergeant Paul Parizek with Des Moines Police. Paul, appreciate you, sir.
Hey, thanks for what you're doing. Take care.
You bet.